What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited. It is Coldplay week here at Johnny Radio to celebrate the new album, Music of the Spheres, that just dropped. I will have done a review for that. You can check it out on this channel as well. But now I'm going to be talking about my top 5 personal favorite Coldplay songs of all time. This was extremely hard to whittle down, but I think I did it. Let's get right to it at number 5. Clocks, From a Rush of Blood to the Head from 2002. So far, my favorite Coldplay album of all time. And this was really hard. Actually, I was fighting between this song and In My Place because I love them both so much, pretty much equally. But I'm giving the edge to Clocks on this one because In My Place, I loved instantly when I heard it. I was already more or less a Coldplay fan, but Rush of Blood was the record that really got me into them. And Clocks, unlike In My Place, was a song that kind of grew on me. I appreciated it at first for being a little different. It sounded to me more like a Moby song at the time than a Coldplay song because of that just arpeggiated piano riff and not a really distinct chorus, just Chris Martin saying "you are" over and over again. But the more times I heard it, and I think I even liked it less when it became very popular, which is weird. But through the years, it really has grown on me to be one of my favorite Coldplay songs of all time. It's one that I think the melodies are gorgeous. I think the verses have such cool imagery on the lyrics. It's just a really kind of, it takes you on a journey, and I really love as well what everyone in the band is doing. Johnny's guitar kind of echoing what Chris is doing on piano. It reminds me of great songs like Echoes by Pink Floyd in that vein as far as, that instrumentation goes. And it's just absolutely stunning. So that's at number 5. Now at number 4. Fix You from 2005's X and Y, the absolute standout track on that record. X and Y, I feel, was a little bit of a misstep for the band, and I think they'd be the first to admit that as well. But this song, especially at the time, it felt like just the best of Coldplay in one song, if you know what I mean. It's one of those power ballads that is disguised as really even more of an intimate song. Just the way it starts with that organ and Chris with that falsetto, and then, oh man, when that chorus comes in, it just gives you chills. The lights will guide you home. It's just a beautiful song and written obviously straight from the heart for someone that Chris wanted to lift the spirits of. And wouldn't you know it, he's lifted the spirits of millions of listeners with this song. It's still one of their best, still a staple of their live performance. And while I don't know that I would still call it the best of all Coldplay in one song, I think Something Now fits that comparison higher on my list. It's still absolutely one of their best. So now at number 3, The Scientist, also from A Rush of Blood to the Head, and also one of their greatest ballads of all time. And, Coldplay, known for their ballads. I mean, Trouble off their debut album, like every single album, they have a magnificent ballad. But this one, to me, may be their best. It's just so incredible, it's so simple. The chord changes. It's just really, I think, like a 4-chord song, and It takes its time. It almost feels like, I remember when I first heard this off the record, it reminded me of like classic 70s Elton John, because, you know, it's just very piano based, and then accompanying very simple acoustic guitar, bass, drum. But the way it's performed, it's just pop song perfection. And there's just such a yearning in Chris Martin's vocals and his lyrics. It's so universal, and another staple of their live sets for good reason, which is really saying something, because most bands don't play a lot of ballads, especially bands like Coldplay, who have evolved and become more of a pop band and playing more upbeat, up-tempo songs. It's harder to fit, you know, slower ballads into your set, but this one always finds a way, because it is just amazing. So now at number 2, Coloratura from the new album Music of the Spheres. This is the song that I think replaces Fix You for me, as far as everything that I love about Coldplay in one song on display and more. This takes it to another level. I mean, this is them dipping their toe, really dipping their whole body into prog rock, into space rock. And, you know, they've had that, they've thrown forays into that, like off of the X and Y album, the title track, and Square One, you know, things like that here and there. But this is just them going full space rock, 10+ minute epic song that feels intimate while also feeling just hugely epic at the same time. I've already done a song review of this on my channel, so I won't talk about it too long, but oh my God, every moment of this, Johnny Greenwood's guitar solos, when that comes in, it's just mind-blowing. The chanting at the end with the vocal harmonies is fantastic. The little piano frills that Chris Martin does at the end, it's just, oh man, you feel like you're in outer space. And then the middle section of the song feels like something out of the movie La La Land, which I personally love. So this checks all the boxes and adds more boxes to be checked, if you know what I mean. So I don't know what I'm gonna feel about Music of the Spheres yet, but being that this is the album closer, I have a good feeling I'm going to have a very positive review of the album, no matter what the other songs sound like. So now, at number 1, Politik, the opening track off of A Rush of Blood to the Head. This song is the one that solidified Coldplay for me. Not just solidified, made me a diehard fan. When I put this record on, you know, I bought it for In My Place, and when Politik came on, I was like, whoa, what is this? Because I was, you know, I was expecting something a little pop rock light. You know, I was accustomed to songs like Yellow and In My Place, which Yellow almost made my top 5 as well, of course. But this song, man, it was so heavy for Coldplay, not just in sound, because Will Champion, man, the way he's banging the hell out of the drums, the snare, and the bass drum at the same time is something, you know, really unheard of at the time. I'm sure there's other bands that have done that, but for this style of music, totally original. But also, you know, lyrically, it's very universal, but also, again, like Coloratura, Chris Martin is just so amazing at doing this, writing songs that feel like he's singing directly to your soul. And when he sings Give Me Love Over This at the end, it's just like, oh man. And again, the epicness of this, the strings that swell up with him, the powerful hits on the drums by Will Champion. And I just remember seeing them perform this live at the Grammys, which still to me is the most amazing Grammy performance of all time. I think it was 2003. And they had a whole orchestra behind them, just mind-blowingly great. And I did get the chance to see them perform this live as well on the Viva La Vida tour. Another song that didn't quite make my top 5, Viva La Vida. I mean, Coldplay just has so many amazing songs. I didn't get to fit anything off of that album or Milo Xyloto. I mean, I love Charlie Brown. There's so many songs. I could easily do a top 50 of Coldplay, but that is my top 5, my personal favorite. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Give me your top 5 if you're so bold. Leave me a top 10 or more. Like I said, so many amazing songs, but that, I think, for a while is going to be my top 5 for this band, who continue to exceed expectations as we speak. So be on the lookout for my review of the new album. Thank you for watching. We got album reviews, top 5s every Friday, so much more. Thank you, and as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.